Hello everyone and welcome to this video from my riding Marn on my May 15th. I try and film my rides from time to time, especially right now because my trainer is injured. So I always reward good behavior with some clicker training and some treats. So I've cut out some clips from this ride. I didn't want to post the whole half hour, that would be too much. Let's always start with checking obedience, such as halting and doing some transitions. Do a lot of transitions. The aim of this lesson was to do some poles. Also, I was thinking about my connection to her mouth. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. It's hard because I don't want to hold on to her because she has just not been going forward a lot up until now, and now that she's starting to get more forward, I'm trying to sort of have a little bit more contact. So I started off doing the pulse in walk. I had 5 paces, my paces, between those 2 poles. Didn't want to put them too close because on previous attempts, if they were too close, she would sort of break and stop, like in going over the poles. I think she just is uncertain on where she's gonna put her feet and likes to stop and take a look. So I decided I'm just gonna put them further apart until she's more experienced. So we trotted a bit. I feel like she has become much more forward and she has more of a like her condition is better, or her stamina is better, I would say. But we're still struggling with certain things, such as not falling out through the outside shoulder, which I hope will get better when she takes more of a contact. So here we're doing the poles, and I was really, really happy with how she was that day. She wasn't hesitating at all. She was forward. She was a little bit confused of the one pole on the middle line, because she's always sort of had more time to see it, but I figured she was ready to just go over one pole there. My goal is to take part in pole work sessions that we do as a group at the barn, but some of it is too advanced for Marn yet, so this was sort of my trying to introduce pole work again after the winter. I think she did really well, and I also was like, I can't just do poles with her because she's the kind of horse that she gets bored easily. So I did some circles and some transitions as well. Here we're going on with this pole. No, we're not, sorry. We were doing a circle. The point was why I did a circle there. I didn't see it right now, but I remember now. It's because I lost her outside shoulder and I wouldn't be able to come straight onto the poles. As you can see from this side of the arena, I have a bigger problem with keeping her in a straight line over those poles, and that is because in the corner that you can't see to the right of the screen is the gate to go out of the arena, and she she goes towards the gate, and I am not as strong as I should be in my legs, and therefore I have some trouble keeping her contained. She can also be very, very strong. So here I'm doing a little bit of sitting trot. I have introduced more and more sitting trot to her, simply because, well, she needs to learn that a rider can do sitting trot, but also it's easier for me to work on her sort of connection to my hand and do transitions if I'm already sitting. She was a little bit like unresponsive to that day, and she does get a little, sometimes she sort of unconnects from or disconnects from what we're doing. So I did some like serpentines and some transitions, and just trying to get her to focus more and be more obedient. It is a constant thing that I have to work on, and not just when I ride her. But yeah, it's getting better. She's a little bit hesitant up at the other end of that arena. For some reason, some days it's fine, other days it's really scary up there, and it's worse when you come up along the hedge. But anyways, I was just trying to see if I could get her to sort of connect to that rein and not take hold like she did there. She did, I think, see something, and so she was a little bit spooked. But I do what I always do. I just keep going, and don't let it bother me. That was a small spook anyway. It wasn't anything big. So just trying to get her to bend a little, and yeah, it's slowly getting better. Here I'm doing the racing trot again. I can't wait until she's come further along in her education as a riding horse. I am actually I'm working a lot on her canter right now, and it is a struggle to get her to understand a canter transition. In the beginning, if you've seen my videos, you'll know that she hasn't really cantered with me at all when I ask her to, not even behind another horse. But recently that has sort of gotten better, and I can get her to canter out on hacks, but not always. And she doesn't really seem to understand the voice command that I'm trying to use. So I ended the ride with doing some more poles again, just because I've done a little bit of something else for a while, and then I feel like it's time to go back and do some poles just to keep it varied and not let her get too bored. On that note, I hope you guys haven't gotten too bored from this riding video. I hope you enjoyed it. This is just what it's like to have a youngster. So please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel to follow our adventures further.